Hi, right now we are inside this Air India Boeing 777 flight, and today our flight will be from Delhi to Hyderabad. So, what's new about this flight is we are going to travel in Boeing 777 model, and right now we are in IGI Indira Gandhi International Airport, Delhi Airport, Terminal 3. So, this is where all kind of Air India, Vistara, and Air India Express flights will depart from Terminal 3 of Delhi Airport, and along with it you can see all kind of international airlines which will take off from T3 terminal of Delhi Airport. So right now we are going towards the departure area by taking this small travelator versus escalator over here. I do not know what to tell about this, because in escalator we'll be having steps and travelator will be having this kind of things, but it's a mixed of both kind of techniques. Okay, right now you can see a lot of taxis standing outside this Delhi airport. It is located in the first floor departure hall, and if you have any kind of wheelchair passenger, please do come to this counter present over here, and they will advise you regarding how to use the wheelchair. So right now you can see this print your boarding pass signs over here, and you can also see Digiyatra passengers. That is, if you register all your details about your personal details and about your tickets in Digiyatra, so you cannot you do not need to stand in the long queue. You can just skip the queue and you can just go in by signing through Digiyatra. So this is the line which passengers use when they travel through Digiyatra. So right now we have some issues with our ticket, so we have to go to gate number 1 where our Air India office is actually. So after we cleared our doubts regarding this ticket, we have to go inside the staff and crew entry airline ticket desks, where there is airline counters like Air India, Alliance Air, Vistara Airlines. So after we have cleared our doubts, we have again go outside this departure area, and we have to again enter the airport. So here we are inside this airport, and you can see a lot of large number of counters over here. So domestic departures, yeah, domestic departures and international departures, they both are in the same terminal building. Every alphabets you see here will have separate airline counters over here. For example, Air India will be in counter number alphabet number G. So here you can see this domestic security zone number 4. So suppose if you have a flight departing via terminal 3 of Delhi airport, make sure you reach the airport prior 2 hours of your boarding, because you have to go through a long queue in security area. So make sure you go to the airport before 2 to 3 hours. So that's how you can make yourself sure that you can catch the flight without any kind of hassles. So here we can see a lot of duty free shops over here, and if you take this escalator you can go to the food court. You can see a clear view of our Boeing 777 aircraft model over here. So these kind of flights usually fly from Delhi to New York to these international destinations, and these Boeing 777 aircrafts, they are used in domestic sectors like Delhi, Hyderabad, and Delhi, Chennai. So actually today our flight will board at gate number 30, that is 30. So that's where we are heading to, and I'm always at the last minute catching the flight. And when you catch the flight at the last minute, make sure you travel via this travelator at ease, so that you can reach the aircraft gate without any kind of hassles. So here we are in gate number 30. You can see a lot of passengers waiting in the waiting area, waiting to board the flight, and our flight number is AI 544 to Hyderabad from Delhi. So here we are taking some good rest over here, and I can also see some of the requirements the Delhi airport provide for the women passengers over here. So make sure you can avail this kind of benefits over there. And I have done some plane spotting over here. Here you can see the runway where a lot of landings and takeoff happen. And here we are going to board this Boeing 777 aircraft model, and we are going to go via the Arrow Bridge. We do not want to go to take any bus from the airport terminal building to the aircraft. Instead we can take this short aero bridge via here. So this is our aircraft Boeing 777 model, which can accommodate more than 300 passengers, and you can see more than 250 economy class seats available over here. So we have boarded the aircraft and we have got a nice window seat to the left hand side of this Boeing 777 aircraft. Outside there you can see a lot of other Boeing 777 aircraft, and Vistara Airlines, as I told you already, they will always get their flight parked in Terminal 3 of Delhi Airport, and we have to go a long way from the T3 terminal building to the runway, and within that you can see a lot of airlines parked over here. Air India, Vistara Airlines, Alliance Air, Air India Express flights, all kind of airlines you can see via when you taxi from this building to the runway. All kind of domestic Air India flights will land in T3 of Delhi Airport, and actually today our flight timing is 4:50 in the evening. That is, we will be seeing a sunset during our flight from Delhi to Hyderabad. So it's quite a bit a long, very long airport, because it's Delhi is of course India's capital, and you can see a lot of flights departing from here to domestic sectors of India and also to many international destinations. And you can see a lot of private jets over here owned by many multimillionaires, so they will pay a huge amount to get their aircrafts parked over here. Like they pay a single day for like around 1 lakh for parking charges over here. And here we are going to take off from Delhi Airport, and I'll talk to you after our flight has made its way through the sky. The time right now is evening 5:15. We have made a good takeoff from Delhi Airport, and we are making a sharp turn towards our left. So that's how we are going to travel from Delhi to Hyderabad. So here we are in the sky without any kind of hassles. So you can see a very clear sky outside. So here we are sitting next to this window seat, wonderful window seat over there, and here we can see some tiny clouds here and there, and the sky is very pretty clear. So I'm expecting some complimentary meals to be provided by Air India. I'm waiting for my complimentary meals, and here you can see this wonderful TV which is present backside of every economy class of Boeing 777. So that's the thing which you can get when you're traveling via Boeing 777. So here we are sitting next to this wonderful window seat, and I'm having a really a nice view over here. So if you have to have a good sunset, then you can choose the right hand side of the aeroplane, where you can see a really good sunset. Trust me, you'll be seeing a good sunset when you travel on the right hand side. But right now we are traveling the left hand side of the aeroplane, and right now we have choose a non-veg meal which they have provided with some kind of chili noodles. So along with that, the taste was very good actually. So we have been provided with small tiny liter water bottle, and the small yellow color dessert over here, along with some kind of mashed potatoes mixed with curd and some kind of mixture over there. We have been provided with this chili chicken over here. So since it's an evening time, you will get this kind of food over there. Suppose if you travel like night time flight, or if you travel during afternoon flight, then you will be getting some rice, chapati, and all those things like that. So here we are given with some kind of snacks like this. So what to tell, Air India Boeing 777, that's really a nice model. Suppose if you travel by a Airbus like A321 or A320, you will not be able to see this kind of TV which is placed behind every economy class seats. So make sure next time you travel from Delhi to Hyderabad or from Delhi to Chennai, you can choose this Boeing 777 flights. Both these flights will operate at evening times, like around Delhi Hyderabad will be at 4:50 in the evening, and Delhi Chennai will be at 4:14, that is 1:5. So here we are going to charge our phones by using this USB cable, but unfortunately this is not charging. So many of economy class seats will have this kind of facilities. Unfortunately our TV is now also not working, but no need to worry about that. I will just show you what we have right over here. So this is the remote which will be provided, and there are a lot of options over here. So clearly you can see home button and channel up and down, volume up and down, and this question mark over here which you can use. And here we are provided with some lighting. When I press this lighting button, you can clearly see that the light which is present above us in the cabin, it gets brighter. When you press it, it gets brighter, and when you again press it, it gets still more brighter. So that's how you can make yourself, you can read some stuff, you can read some articles, magazines. So here we are, and you can also see some flight logo, and this kind of fast forward and fast backward. So brightness options, all these kind of things are available in this remote. So this remote can also be used like TV game joystick. So that's why I have shown you this remote in horizontal way. So you have many games in this aircraft, and you can play by using this remote actually. So that's how our remote is actually designed to used as both as a remote and as a joystick for playing video games over here. So this is the backside of this is the tray table actually. So every economy class will have tray table like this, which can be folded. It is actually multi-folded. First you have to fold like this, and again you have to fold to keep it straight behind the economy class seats. So this is the Namaste Air India magazine. So every month you will be seeing a separate edition of magazine, which you will be seeing in all Indian and international destinations. So they have provided with some kind of Air India company's information. Along with that, you can see a lot of advertisements over here. So the time right now is evening 6:45, and you can see nothing outside because it's totally dark outside. So air sickness bag, which you can find behind every economy class seats. Suppose if you feel vomiting, you can just vomit in this bear bag, and you can just hand it over to the cabin crew. They will be making sure that it will be disposed properly. So this is the safety instructions of Boeing 777-200 model, where they have clearly mentioned to switch off your mobiles during takeoff and landing, not to smoke, smoking is totally prohibited, how to fasten your seat belts, and how to not use any kind of heels, shoes when you are traveling the flight, and how to use the flight, how to evacuate the flight during kind of emergency situations. All business class passengers will be having their life jackets next to their seats, and economy class passengers will be having their life jackets under the economy class seats. Oxygen masks. So oxygen mask will deploy automatically. So within 0 to 0.3 seconds, the oxygen mask will be deployed, and you can inhale the oxygen mask. Make sure you put the oxygen mask towards your nose and breathe normally, and once after you regain your total consciousness, then only you can put the oxygen mask to the fellow passenger or to the infant who is sitting next to you, to make sure first you are self-conscious, and then only you can guide the fellow passengers. So these are the bracing positions. Actually in the picture you can clearly see how to sit during any kind of emergency situations, so that you do not want to hurt yourself. So make sure you follow these kind of instructions when the pilot announces to brace yourself during any kind of emergency impact in water or during land. So make sure you follow all these instructions so that you can avoid any kind of hazards. So these are the instructions which I wanted to show you, and actually our flight is going to land within a time period of next 20 minutes. So in this economy class seats you can see this headrest which you can adjust, but unfortunately our economy class seats headrest are not actually working, so no need to worry about that actually. So this is the interior of the Boeing 777 aircraft model, where you can very well see that you can accommodate a lot of bags over here. So this is the foldable tray. As I told you already, it can be folded twice, and it can be set like this behind every economy class seats. So make sure you can use this tray table while you are cruising through the sky, and during landing and takeoff it is totally prohibited to open the tray table. So we also do have a pouch behind every economy class seats, and if you want to have a very good leg room, then you can make use of this. So actually in every Air India flights you'll be having a very good leg room. So I always tell passengers to choose Air India flights to have a very good leg room, and also for their 20 kilos baggage allowance, and also for the free complimentary food. So after we have made a 2.5 hours long journey from Delhi, we are going to land in Hyderabad airport. Yes, we have landed in Hyderabad airport, and it's dark outside. Unfortunately I can't show you anything outside, but the airport is pretty wide. It is normally greater, and it's very vast when compared to Chennai airport. Hyderabad airport and Bangalore airport are the largest airports in South India. So the third largest airport is Chennai. So that's how large our Hyderabad airport is actually. And here you can see our seatbelt signs are switched off, and the interior view is blue in color when you just land in Hyderabad airport. And here I can see a lot of international airlines and Air India airlines. So I can also see Indigo Airlines parked over here, and there's this wide body Etihad. This Etihad Airlines will make its way from Hyderabad to Abu Dhabi directly. So it doesn't have any kind of stopovers. This Etihad flight will directly fly from Hyderabad to Abu Dhabi. I think that Etihad model is Boeing 777, or it should be like Dreamliner 787, any of these aircraft models. So passengers, as usual, they have started to deboard the aircraft. I wanted to show you this small water bottle pouch which you can use, and you can also have some good rest by making use of this pillow which is present in every economy class seats. And also if you want to have a good rest, you can make use of this tiny little button which is present to the side of your seat. You can just press it, and you can just go back and relax and have a very nice comfortable flight. Here you can see this 3x3x3 configuration of seats in economy class row, and you can also see a lot of economy class seats over here. Left hand side 3, middle 3, and then the right hand side 3. So this is the aero bridge, and we have made our way from this Boeing 777 aircraft to the Hyderabad airport. So this is the arrival area of Hyderabad airport, and they have clearly mentioned where our baggages will be arriving at. So they have mentioned our baggages will be arriving at belt number, I'm not sure about it, but I also wanted you to tell that whenever I land in any kind of airports, I usually see this kind of real estate advertisements over there. So we are waiting right now for our checked in baggages, and we are waiting next to this Air India belt. So this is actually Charminar, which is the famous place in Hyderabad. AI 587 from Chennai, belt number 8. So Hyderabad airport actually globally ranked second in 2023 for on-time performance. So Hyderabad airport always performs on time. So that's the advantage of Hyderabad airport. So these are the seats which you will be sitting in during any kind of layovers. You also have this baggage inquiry counter. If you do not find any of your bags, if your bags are misplaced, and if you do not find any of your bags from your departure airport, you can make a complaint over here, and they'll make sure you get your bags. If you have any kind of water bottle with you, you can make yourself that you can get some good quality water, drinking water over here. You can also see this paid porter services available in Hyderabad airport. If you have any kind of people who are wishing to use this kind of paid porter services, especially old women and people who are not able to have a nice who are not able to get out of the airport without any kind of hassles, they can make use of paid porter services. I wanted to show you this coupon which they have provided in Delhi airport. If you shop in Delhi airport, they will give you 50 rupees offer. Mobile, laptop and charging points are available in Hyderabad airport. Lost and found departments are found in Hyderabad airport actually. So this is the exterior view of Hyderabad airport. So our flight has landed at night, and we are just coming out during the daytime. So Hyderabad airport actually has a very large area. You can also book taxis over here. Please do like and subscribe.